What's up? Welcome into the Recruiting Roundup brought to you by IBEW Local 640. I'm Claudia Collins. And today's episode really brings you through the journey of college football recruiting, from getting a Division I offer to making that commitment and to the end goal, which is ultimately making the college football debut. And if this is about to sound like deja vu with this guy, it's because it kind of is. Last week, I highlighted Navi Bruzon as a player to watch this season. And I mean, if you're following Arizona high school football, you were definitely already familiar with the 2022 Arizona Gatorade Player of the Year. Last week on the recruiting roundup, we heard Bruzon say he was hanging tight and knew the offers would come with good performance. The Liberty Lions have been blowing teams out of the water in the first weeks of the season, giving Navi an opportunity to actually rest in the second half of each game. And this past Friday was no different, with Navi and the Lions shutting out Queen Creek 56-0. But this Friday also came with a D1 offer from the University of San Diego. The opportunity to rest for Navi has actually presented an opportunity to perform for Liberty backup QB Hayden Fletcher, who's had the opportunity to showcase his athleticism and potential to take over the program next season. Now on to that commitment. It's a weekend Chandler three-star tight end Caden Anderson is bound to never forget. After coming off a huge national stage win over number 20 ranked Orange Lutheran, he made his college commitment to Boise State. The next day, he hopped on a plane to Idaho for his official visit.
I had talked to Coach G about it before, and we planned on, assuming that we won because that was the plan. We were prepared for it all week. So after he had talked to the team, he called me up and took off my pads, and I had a Boise State shirt on underneath.
Hayden had over a dozen offers to choose from, but it was really that Ohana feeling that Chandler's known for that he really felt at Boise State.
So I took an unofficial visit back to their spring game, and I just loved it. I mean, it's all family there. It's just like Chandler. I grew up all through Chandler since my second semester of freshman year. It's all Ohana, it's all family. It's the same thing up there, that it's all blue collar, which is what my whole family is. And I think it was just, my relationship with Coach Potter, Coach Avalos, Coach Hamden, the whole staff at Boise State is a game changer.
In 11 games as a junior, he was credited with 32 receptions for 321 yards and 6 touchdowns. This season, he says he's focused on getting his team a ring before he enrolls early at Boise State, where he plans to study business and finance. And lastly, let's get to that collegiate debut. He was our 2022 National Football Foundation Danny White Quarterback of the Year. In his senior season, he posted 2,349 passing yards with 21 touchdowns and 1,206 rushing yards with 10 touchdowns, and led his team to the Open Division State Championship game. Of course, that has to be former Saguaro quarterback Devin Dampier. This past weekend, he made his debut for the New Mexico Lobos as a true freshman, and he made his first collegiate touchdown look so easy, the same way he did during his time at Saguaro. That's all for this edition of the Recruiting Roundup. For more recruiting news, head to sports360az.com.